Hey everyone, I wanted to jump on here and do kind of a unique video on why it's so important to have fun and joke around on your journey to OCD and anxiety recovery, and why taking life entirely too seriously tends to become a very, very big problem. Before I go any further, please subscribe, hit that like button down below. Let me know what you think about this video. I do like doing kind of off-topic videos like this because I don't think this side of mental health gets covered enough. Look for that direct message link for Phil in the WhatsApp. Get you in right away. 8:30 p.m. UK times per usual on Tuesdays for webinars. They're great. You know, I think the webinars are probably some of the most, I would say, the most meaningful aspect of this because it's so unique to live in a time period where we can get 70 people from 40 different countries and different states in America on this one webinar talking about mental health recovery through the lived experience of having severe OCD. So there's no secret that taking life entirely too seriously is a very, very big problem. Now, I'll use an example of an individual who I look up to. I've read both of his 12 Rules of Life book, and that's Jordan Peterson. I think it would be very difficult to be Jordan Peterson. I mean, I could do it because I do it in its own way. I just don't do the touring schedule. I work, we do lots of one-to-ones, and it's not easy to work with chronic OCD sufferers. It's very difficult. But the compassion and empathy tends to be there because of the lived experience I went through. But anyway, Jordan Peterson takes life very seriously, where I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to approach life the way he does. That's a personal opinion. That's not me telling him how to live his life. I just see that a lot of the beliefs that he holds are very rigid and must be very difficult to be attacked in the media all the time, regardless of what your views are. You could be left, right, upside down, all over the place. So I like to joke around a lot. And some people can be put off by that, which is understandable, especially from a cultural perspective where I come from. Anyone that's from the tri-state area, Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, in that, here comes Daisy, in that, Italian, American, Jersey-ish persona, we just like to joke around. We like to laugh and we like to joke around. And I think that has saved me in many ways on my journey to where I am today. It's been very, very beneficial. I'm going to lift Daisy up real quick. This is what she does. Come here, boo-boo. You can sit on my lap during the video. We're coming in. We're coming in. We're coming in. So, like little things like this that used to drive me crazy in the beginning, right? Like she interrupt me. Some people are worried about that. They don't let their dogs lick their face. You're a bad person. So, but yeah, when I was in the midst of my suffering, mental hospital, not wanting to be here anymore, one of my favorite things to do was to watch comedy. I love Sebastian. I love old George Lopez. I love Dave Chappelle. I could basically have both of Dave Chappelle's stand-ups from San Francisco, and I can't remember the other location. I have those memorized. I love Louis Black. And I think it's so important to be able to sit back and joke about what's going on, especially being able to joke about your situation. I mean, even the toughest OCD cases I've ever seen, people have been able to joke around about those things. And I think joking around has been able to help them take the edge off. Now, the reason why I use Jordan Peterson as an example is he's a very famous individual. And I only use that. There's a couple other people out there that are very serious as well. Dana White, owner of the UFC, always screaming and yelling. Again, I don't live their lives. I'm sure their lives are very difficult, but I don't think it's a good thing for themselves. If I was to sit down with these individuals, I would say, hey, look, you have a lot of great things. You're both multi-millionaires. I think Dana White's a billionaire. And you have a lot of great things, but it doesn't matter about money or accolades or success if your belief systems are really messed up. And then it's hard to joke around. There's plenty of conversations I have that I don't particularly enjoy, but I try my best to allow those conversations to play out and then kind of, joke around with those. I know, you're just so cutie. So, and another thing too is don't be afraid of the OCD jokes that people make. I know how frustrating it is for people to not understand. I always say you don't have to have a brain to look at someone with no legs in the supermarket and say that guy has a really hard life or that girl has a really hard life. But with OCD, it's basically invisible, so no one can see it. So many people think, oh my gosh, this is the worst thing ever. How am I going to be able to live like this? No one can see it. No one takes me seriously. That was a big one that drove me nuts, right? No one takes this seriously. But I realized that, I'm going to move this a little closer. I realized I didn't need anyone to take it seriously. The only person that needed to take OCD seriously was myself in the recovery sense. Putting the work in, changing my behaviors, doing the things necessary to get me to where I am today. Stop being so compulsive, understanding that rejection isn't the worst thing on earth, not needing to have the best body on earth, realizing if you were stuck with symptoms for the rest of your life, it's still not the end of the world, and just enjoying life as it comes at you, and then being able to problem solve and handle things, all while having fun. You know, OCD is very full on. I remember when I first came on board, Rob said to me, look, this is going to be very full on, and I'm going to have to ease you into this for about a year. Most people don't see that. You know, they think I just jumped into coaching. No, there was a massive period where I had to basically, Rob was on every call for a year. You know, max would be like 4 calls a day. You know, now I could do 9 calls in one day. I think I have 11 today. So it's just some of those things where you don't really think about it in that regard. But you could still have fun. You could still joke around. The people that are helping individuals in mental health, as well-intentioned as they are, if you can't have an atmosphere of being able to joke around, and not everything is a joke. We're not saying OCD is a joke, but you got to be able to laugh and take things a little bit easier by changing your belief systems. Go out there, watch some comedy, try new things, go roller skating, try a new hobby or a sport where you look stupid, have fun, joke around. You know, embarrass yourself. That's where the shame attacking exercises come in. They really show you that it's not the end of the world to be rejected. So this wasn't going to be a long video. I just wanted to come on here and remind people that it is important to be able to joke around and have fun. You know, I don't believe in an afterlife. So I think that while I'm here, I'm going to have as much fun as I can, as Albert Ellis said. The goal of life is to have a ball. And I think that's entirely true. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this short video. Let me know if you like these little off ones. You know, just good to do videos like this every once in a while. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? She has a hurt leg right now because Milo hit her outside when they were chasing a bone. I'm going to turn the camera. You want to look at the camera? Come here. Come here. Look at that face. Look at that face. And then that one over there. So, thank you again. Remember, have fun, joke around, watch some comedy, do the things like this that you don't think matter. They do. And enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one, everyone.